What's up, family? What's up? It's been a while since your boy been here, but I'm here to report this great news. Buzz in a rock and a hard place. Number one WBA mandatory Virgil Ortiz Jr. has just petitioned to fight the WBA regular champion Stanyonis. So what that means is Virgil Ortiz is now out the WBO's rankings, which means that Terrence Crawford will have a new number one, which will be Jerron "The Boots" Ennis. And with Jerron "Boots" Ennis as his number one challenger, Earl and Terrence Crawford is much more likely to happen. Right now, he's stuck between a rock and a hard place, but we're going to get into that for sure. But Virgil Ortiz and Stanyonis, that's going to be a great fight. Both of them come forward, power slugger fights right there. I can't wait to see it. We got a whole bunch of good fights coming up for the year 2023. And the Zone and them should have no problem making it because they just made the Vacate Tate Davis and Ryan Garcia fight, which is going to sell a lot. That's a big time fight right there. They're giving us big time fights. So we got big time fights on the horizon because Stanyonis and Virgil Ortiz, that is the fight that needs to be made. Boots was trying to get that fight, but now Boots is going to be number one in the WBO. And that makes Earl Spence have to fight Keith One-Time Thurman, his WBC mandatory. And I'm going to tell you like this, I'm not mad about this fight. I've been wanting this fight since 2017. Earl said he going to spin the block and come back around on Terrence Bud Crawford, and he is. And this win right here over Keith Thurman will arguably make Earl Spence's resume so much more superior. This is a signature win for Earl Spence right here. Keith Thurman was known to be the best at that division. Keith has one of the highest skill sets in the game, especially his IQ. Everybody says his IQ is astronomical. Plus, he has power in both hands. He's mobile. He's a very effective fighter who once cleared the welterweight division besides Earl. So him and Earl have been fighting the same fights the whole time, and they've been preparing to make this mega fight, and now we're finally about to get it. Keith Thurman dropped the bag, and now he gets one more chance at grace. Even though Manny Pacquiao stopped him, that was a legend. And he didn't stop him, he beat him. But it's okay to get a loss by a legend like Pacquiao. He gets his shot at Earl, his shot at redemption, his shot at the bag. He gets a shot to be undisputed. If he beat Earl, he can go back and fight Terrence Crawford. One thing we know about Earl the True Spence, anybody that ever fought him has always came in the best shape, the tip-top shape. So I'm expecting to see the best Keith Thurman that was out there. The one that fought Danny Garcia, the one that fought Sean Porter. We ready to see Don't Duck Me Son Keith Thurman. And after Bud finishes his walk in the park exhibition with David Abernathy, who's been sneezing him, then he has to go fight his Earl, or he's going to have to fight that mandatory, which is a great thing because with Virgil Ortiz gone, that leaves Jerron "The Boots" Ennis. And I guess he will pick that Spence, or he's going to drop the belts, or he's going to retire. So we have a great chance of seeing Spence versus Crawford. And we're not going to go through that same debacle that we went through the last time. Everybody was spreading all that false information, but his nephew's right here telling you that Crawford got almost a 50-50 split. And that Earl, he sat there and swallowed his pride for us, the fans, to make the fight. But we sitting there getting on to him like that. That's why his name is The Truth, Earl the True Spence. And if you notice, Terrence Crawford's out there doing damage control. But it's too bad now because now he's in a rock and a hard place. If he look to the right, he got Jerron "Boots" Ennis, a young, hungry lion that's ready to come up there and take his block off. Ready to show him who's the best switch hitter. Because Crawford ain't even a switch hitter. He fights southpaw. And when he does that, he's a right-hander fighter fighting southpaw. He switches to southpaw so he can make his dominant hand right there so he can quickly get ahead to the opponent and hit him. But Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, that's the mega fight. I still think Keith Thurman and Earl Spence is going to be a tougher fight, but we all want to see Terrence Crawford and Spence, even though I feel like Crawford's record isn't what we think it is. He's been fighting has-beens and tomato cans, and he's going up against The Truth. And after he's seen that Ugas fight, he knows what it is. And if he don't fight Spence, then he got this man right here, young, hungry boogeyman. The man that's going to sit there and clean the welterweight division once Earl Spence unify and get up out of there. And them and Earl will be the big fight at 154. It's going to be bigger than Crawford and Spence. Because it's going to be Boots and Spence, two undefeated, undisputeds fighting each other. So Crawford, he really has to decide, do I want to retire? Do I want to fight Spence and get the biggest bag of my career? Or do I want to get Falumaloon, shout out Pull Counter, by this young hungry lion? He got a better chance with Earl because that young hungry lion Boots, he got energy for days. That's too much energy right there. And Crawford, no. Damn well, he not messing with no fight in his prime. And Crawford and Spence is heading to the edge of their prime, so you know they got to get in and get out. And with Earl Spence beating Thurman and Crawford, that will launch him to #1 pound for pound and already a Hall of Famer. I feel like his resume right now pushes him to the Hall of Fame already. So either way, whether he vacate or drop, we're going to see a good fight, and Earl going to have a chance to be undisputed. And it's going to be a glorious fight. And see, the reason why I think Crawford will accept it this time is because now the media and all the fans, they can't defend his ducket, his cowardice. And now it's putting pressure on him. Everywhere he go, people are on him about his ducking and about not fighting Spence. And notice he still hasn't pushed that draft out there. And see, Bud has been doing this. If you look, he was so envious talking about Earl Spence would never feel undisputed. I have. And see, he was so passionate and happy. Like, he's a jealous-hearted, envious person right there, man. Like, he acts like a female. I've never seen a man get so happy about denying another man a chance. Like, do it the manly way. If you want to deny him, go out there, bust his ass, and tell him, look, you will not pass. And then you have a chance to be 2-time undisputed. Something no man has ever done. But you so scared to get out there because you seen the punishment and the shit that Ugas took. You know in your heart of hearts, you can't take it. You was ready after the Sean Porter fight, but then when you seen Ugas, reality crept in. That's why Bomac ain't saying nothing. Bomac don't know what to tell you. He ain't gonna be a yes man to tell you that. And he know you out here making yourself look bad. And that's what I tell people. All you have to do is just let a liar talk. When a liar talk, he gonna make himself look bad. You ain't even gotta do it. You ain't gotta slander him. And then your own people in your family, they think they telling something, thinking they talking shit, and they telling all your business. He telling your business by mistake because he wanna brag. And that's the problem with motherfuckers like y'all be so smart, y'all stupid. Like, you talking about a boss sitting down at the table. When you are a boss, you pay people to do stuff for you. When you have to do stuff yourself, then you're not a boss. You talking about a boss get his money up front. No, you are a worker. When somebody pays you, you are a worker. A boss kicks out at the end. He makes the sales. He makes the payments. All I can say is the walls have closed in. Your back is up against it. There's nowhere you can go. After David Avanesian, you decide whether you want to go for greatness, which is 2 times undisputed. Then you can fight Charlo, make it 3 times. Or you can go fight Boots and add a great fight to your resume and submit yourself in the Hall of Fame. Or you can just duck and do like Tim Bradley did. Tim Bradley ducked Earl Spence and retired. So which way you going with it, bud? Because we see you keep lying and you say you got pride and your whole career is a damn tune-up fight. You have a whole career of tune-up fights. Show us that you a man. Come on, T-Bud. T-Dud. N-Bud. Shout out to everybody watching. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And leave me some comments. Let me know how y'all been, man. Long time coming, but I'm back, baby. And I got 2 more channels, the Upper Echelon Man and Righteous Disciple, in which I will teach y'all on how to be an upper echelon type man and righteous disciple to keep you mentally and spiritually in check. Thank you. I love you all. Goodbye.